Hi everyone, my name is Larissa and I wanted to make a quick video about mental illness. And yeah, that's a blunt way to start it off, but unfortunately, I think with the death of Robin Williams, it was a blunt awakening to the true dangers of mental illness and substance abuse. So I wanted to make a quick PSA for two reasons. And the first reason goes out to all of you with mental illness out there. I want to start off by saying you're not weak. Don't listen to people that tell you that you're weak or you're flawed, because you're not. And I don't want you to listen to anyone who makes jokes about suicide or OCD or PTSD or depression or anxiety or any other mental illness, because I know they're not funny and you know they're not funny, and it's rude and you shouldn't listen to those people. And I also want you to do what you have to do to get help. And I know that it's kind of cliche that you need to try to get help, but it's true. And please do whatever it takes to do what's right for you, because it's your mental illness. It's no one else's. No one else has to be a part of it if you don't want. And if it means going behind the people that you care about's backs, so be it. It sucks, I know, trust me. But if you think medication could help you, go to your doctor. If you think going to synagogue or church or any other religious gathering, do it. If you think it'll help, please do it. If you think meditation or talking to a therapist will help, go for it. You've got to do what's right for you. You can't let anyone tell you how to live your life and how to treat your mental illness, because only you know exactly what it feels like. And only you can be the one to really decide what's the best for you. You can't listen to other people telling you. Listen to suggestions, be open to suggestions. But if someone tells you how to handle it, don't listen to them, because they have no idea. And my second request, I guess, is for everyone, those with mental illness and without. I plea for the end of the stigma of mental illness, because it's a problem, and until we end this stigma of mentally ill people being weak, we're going to continue to have people like Robin Williams who commit suicide because they feel there's no way out. And I mean, Robin Williams is a high-profile case, yeah, and he was an amazing person, an actor. But it can happen to anybody. It can happen to your next-door neighbor, your classmate. It can happen to anyone. And do we really want to keep taking this chance with our society that mentally ill people are unfit people and that it's not an illness? Because would you deny someone having a stroke help, tell them to just get over it? It's all in your head. Yeah, that's technically true. A stroke is all in your head. It's in your brain. But so is mental illness. And it's called mental illness for a reason. Because your brain's not doing so hot sometimes. And it's a chemical imbalance. You can't help it. You can say, get over it, you have no reason to be sad, as much as you want, and the only thing that that's going to do, in some people's case, is make them feel guilty. Because yeah, they really don't have a ton to be depressed about. That doesn't mean they're not depressed. It's like someone with type 1 diabetes. Oh, well, I mean, you don't have any reason to be fat, you eat healthy. They still have diabetes. They can't help it. It's a disease. You can't help it. So I'm asking, please, to stop the stigma of mental illness. And please stop making jokes about OCD or PTSD or schizophrenia or depression or suicidal thoughts or self-harm, because they're not funny. They're offensive. They're incorrect. Just don't do it, please. They're not funny. And if someone comes to you asking for help, you should be honored that they trust you enough to ask for help. That is a sign of someone so strong to admit that they need help and is willing to go through what is sometimes a tough time to help themselves heal. And you should be proud of them. And you should be willing to help. They trust you a lot if that happens. And don't make them feel bad for it, please, because they can't do anything about it. So, I just wanted to make this video to say that, and to also end with that everyone on this earth has a purpose. And I know that it sounds cliche, but it's true. If your purpose in this world is to make the planet a better place, to make a single person happy, to make a single animal happy, or to be loved, that's your purpose. If your purpose is to make YouTube videos, or to be on Tumblr and have a lot of followers, you still have a purpose. If your purpose is to fold clothes at a department store, that's your purpose. You have a purpose. And if you're contemplating suicide, you're depriving yourself of a basic right, which is life and happiness. And you're also depriving the world of your purpose. And that's not fair to the world. Because you deserve to be in it. And we want you here. I want you here. I do. I work with people, and a single smile can make my day. So please, please know that you have a purpose, and please try to get help. Please. And I want to finish up by saying that in Japan, if you've ever seen Japanese pottery, you know that it's beautiful. In Japan, when a piece of pottery would break, these people would not be heartbroken about such a beautiful piece breaking, and they would certainly not throw it away. What they would do is they would repair the cracks with gold. And so the final product, even when it was broken, was a beautiful piece of pottery interwoven with veins of gold. And it's honestly more beautiful than the original piece. And those of you with a mental illness, you're not broken, but it will make you stronger. And if you've gone through a tough time, you're like that beautiful pot. You've got a few cracks, but they're filled with something even more beautiful than when you began. So, bless all of you. Everyone, treat yourself right. Eat well, get a good night's sleep tonight, and do what's right for you, and go out there and make the world an awesome place, okay? I love you all.